Why do I have to do it?
Do it towards the camera. 3 clacks. Welcome along to Behind the Bar podcast with Coach Dan and the beautiful Coach Sarah.
We're not in a beautiful lake.
You are, Dan. You are. How then, Sarah? What's been going on?
In what sense?
Oh, let's start. Diet started when and why?
Beginning of February. I'm sure we've covered this already. Beginning of February, I started it because I was on the podcast with Dan last time. I realised through obviously trying to gain some mass and not dieting for over a year that I'm not like an all-in person. Like I that's not me. I can't be chewed for the not restriction. Restriction's not the word. Sacrifice isn't the word really neither. But like there's things I'm not willing to give up. Therefore a dieting phase takes me longer. And obviously the whole intention was to try and put some size on, diet down for my 40th. And I'm about 10 kilos up. And it was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm not getting that off. And then some. Bear it in mind, lean, I'm probably looking at 55, 57 kilos. So that's 15 kilos. It's like, that's not getting done in 12 weeks. And we're going to the villa in May. And it was like, well, I'll do one and actually see where I'm at a bit as well. Because 55 might be too lean. I don't know. But then it'll give us a better idea as to what I need to do until my 40th.
I think from a woman's perspective, then, how's it going in life? Children, you were sick last week, blah, blah, blah.
I was dead last week.
And like what, I don't want to say results, but it's like what has happened in that time then?
I mean, I weighed in at 66.8 this morning. It was like 66.4 yesterday. Obviously, my weight's starting to balance a bit where I did drop, obviously, from shitting out both ends. Like
that's the rail we're keeping in.
So yeah, obviously it is coming down. It's coming down slowly, but I'm happy with the rate at which it's going. I didn't have any major expectations. I'm not hammering it. I know I can pull the steps out of the bag when I need to. But yeah, I'm just like ticking boxes. It's more frustrating not being able to train last week for a couple of days, to be fair. Because I'm quite enjoying my training at the minute. I am getting stronger. Even though I've entered my dieting phase, I'm still pushing heavier weights.
But you'll always find that though, like, I mean, whenever we get new people that go immediately into a diet phase, don't they?
Yeah,
but they're still getting stronger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected that of me though, where I have been lifting for so long.
Can you explain why she's
I think
that?
so much of it's just intent. If you still have the intent, like everyone automatically assumes I'm dieting now, I must be weaker, and automatically they just lose the focus and the intent, when realistically the amount that it's actually going to affect you is minimal.
Yeah.
As long as you continue with the same intent of trying to train hard most of the time, there's no reason why you can't maintain. Volume might suffer a little bit. It's always normally good to drop your volume down a little bit, but in terms of intensity, your top sets, your heaviest weight, it shouldn't actually matter that much.
I mean, I wouldn't say historically my weights that I've been lifting have gone down, but they haven't necessarily gone up. Do you know what I mean?
God, I've been living in that boat forever.
I was flat benching the 30s last week, Dan.
Good.
30s.
Good.
Fucking tennis is.
What else has been going on? Coaching. Give us some. What's been on in your coaching world? Because obviously you're still like really involved in the nutrition side of things with the Barbell members. So go for it.
What's been going on coaching? Just more of the same, really. Just, I've got a handful of people who are just literally ticking boxes, and that's what I like to see. I feel like the people I'm coaching because I've got a relationship with them now more so, and it's just, I'm liking seeing the mindset shift of it they're not an all or nothing now. They are like the ticking boxes every single week, and they're just cracking on. And like I think that's, even when life's getting in the way as well, they're still ticking those boxes. And I know that that's sometimes the hardest thing for people, because once they stop ticking boxes because life's throwing them off, everything else goes to shit. Do you know what I mean? And they're not.
So do you think you're helping people through, like, do you know, the mindset-y stuff? Like, because it's so thrown around, isn't it? Mindset, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, do you feel as though you're like really helping people, like, of just, as I like to say, cracking the fuck on?
Probably because they know that they can talk to us if they have got something going on, but at the same time they know that I'm quite, not blunt. I hope this mic's not picking up my guts, mind. Honestly, my belly's getting... It sounds like the creatures out of Stranger Things, when you can just hear them.
Oh, yeah. We've been rewatching Stranger Things. Oh, you're not saying it yet?
You haven't watched Stranger Things yet? Get out.
Okay, like you're going to do the Christmas thing again? You haven't seen, what's it called?
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, fuck off.
Who hasn't seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Which we ended up watching, by the way.
Good?
Yeah, it was really
brilliant.
good.
This is proper
Yeah.
like, not emotional, but it kind of puts things into perspective.
It is.
In the way that like
yes.
old films have a bit more of a charm to them, don't they? Because it wasn't about like the effects and like the glitz and the glam. It was more just about telling the proper human story, which I think's good.
They nailed it, like.
Yeah. I mean, I cried. It's not emotional. I cried.
Nah, but fuck me. I don't possess emotion. I'm a fucking brick.
What am I, Pebble?
Yeah. Bless.
So what were you talking about?
What were we talking about?
You're talking about all or nothing people in
The all-
and
yeah.
getting them to be more middle of the road
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Oh, and then you asked about...
Is it like, if you're getting people to just pull the big boy pants up, crack on?
I think... I don't think, like... Oh, what's the expression? What's the wording I'm trying to find in my head? I think I'm quite reasonable in how I approach different scenarios. I'm not an arsehole neither. Like, if someone's going through shit, I'm there and I'm talking them through it. And at the end of the day, if some of the boxes aren't getting ticked because they're having a really shit time, that's fine as well. It's kind of moderating what we can, and that's going to like right tip you over the edge at the minute, so let's just focus on this. We can get to that soon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that in essence is coaching. Because I feel like as a coach you wouldn't get very far if you just like went, you haven't done that. Yeah, but you haven't done that. Yeah, but like this has happened. Yeah, but you haven't done that.
There's so many coaches like that.
It's never ever going to work.
Yeah.
Like, that's not coaching in any sort of respect of the term. This is what being a coach means. It's about understanding people.
But there's so many coaches that don't.
Yeah, true.
Follow the plan. Just follow the plan.
Yeah.
It's like there was a big local one who that was their line, follow the plan.
Yeah.
And I remember someone was saying...
that was filled with non-coaches, though, saying that to them, wasn't it?
Well, they're supposed to be coaches, though.
Yeah, they could take a class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing with them.
Yeah.
But that's frightening. That's
Oh,
frightening.
yeah,
That's
it is frightening.
to the extent where it was, I'm going to a funeral, what should I have to eat? Take a Tupperware box. Are you fucking joking me?
It's thing is, everybody thinks coaching's about physiology. Coaching's about psychology. It's not the study of the human body. It's about understanding the human mind. In a successful coach, if they can't understand the human mind more than they understand the body, then you're never going to get results with people.
Some people, though, I think once you get to, I don't know, let's say a level of status as a coach, yeah, you're filled out, you're charging double, triple to other people, right? And you're like literally filled out. People are begging to work with you. And that kind of coaching then could come down to, like we'll do like a check-in form with our members on a Sunday. But they would then have the authority to say, if that check-in form isn't filled in on a Sunday, I'm not checking in with you on a Monday. And some people, like obviously if that's the way the coach does it and that's the way that people understand it, it's like, shit, I'm not going to get help unless I ask for help. Do you get it? Or like they're not going to chase me, and people will pay that accountability for that kind of coaching. Do you know what I mean? Where they don't need all of the, how can I say it not in Ross language? Like they don't need, how can I say it without saying Ross language? Like pampering to, like pandering to, like emotional support. Some people will just need that, like bum bum bum. If you haven't filled this form in, like, and then they'll fill it in, give it, but they'll coach them back, obviously. But that's that first step. It's like, I'm only going to help you if you help me.
In fairness, I'll only do full check-ins with the people who fill the forms in, and I'll make it known to them. It's like, look, if you're happy just coming and training, like it's not up to me to tell clients what their goals are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If someone wants to come here 4 times a week and train and just enjoy training, has no fucking interest in anything else, that's entirely up to them.
Yeah.
I'll be open and say, look, like if you want to get results, fill your check-in form, I'll give you a full check-in, I'll remind them. But if they choose not to do the form, then I'm not going to then go and hound them asking why they're not doing stuff, because they've basically told me they're happy training.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we do that in any way.
Yeah.
It always comes to a point, and it's like, it comes to a point of where we're getting on to them for weeks or whatever, this and this. And then it does come to that point, it's like, are you happy to do just your sessions? And I'll back off. Mm-hmm. And then like, some of them will say yeah, or some of them will say, no, I want to check in, but obviously it's a repeat process. But a lot of people do. And then it is like, we still do check in them every couple of weeks and just say, everything all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still checking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not pressuring them about it.
Yes, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, to some people, a result is actually just having a training routine.
You know what it is, though, as coaches, hands up if you'd fucking rather have clients who just turned up consistently, enjoyed the training and trained hard and were happy. Rather than like being upset about the scales, everything else. It's like, you know what it is, if you can just become a person who comes 4 times a week to the gym and fucking loves training, you'll be so much closer to getting results than you will be by any other means.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the people who I do love. Mm-hmm. I mean, God. Actually, I'm sure I overheard Matty say that Steve Rutter's back on the app. But
no way.
Steve, if you're watching this, is all from a good heart. It's like Steve turns up. He turns up. He's off when he's off. He fucking doesn't tell you when he's off. Mm-hmm. But he always comes in. He gives it his all. And he just likes that. He likes that place to come, place to know where he's going to get coached at that time of the day, with his mint group of people. So yeah, he is one of those people who's, I mean, how many years Steve's been here? 8 years maybe.
I mean, I've probably had Stephen and Sandy on the app for the longest of anyone. Mm-hmm. And neither of them fucking ever used it, yet they're 2 of the most consistent and best performing clients.
Yeah. Yeah,
they never even opened the fucking app.
Yeah. Actually, Sandy was on a massive streak until
she's back now, but for a good couple of years.
Have you still got Sandy on the app?
No, but I'm saying for a good couple of years, like both of them were just like not there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know, and that's, but like I said, consistent trainment, get results, and it's like
turn up for the banter.
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, them are the nice ones. Yeah, so if that is just, if you can get that in that. I mean, God, how many times do we say it? Like on the wins, it's like when we post the wins on a Friday, whatever else, it's if you've done 4 sessions in a week, that's one of the biggest wins you can ever do.
It's the thing, you said before, like all or nothing people. This is probably going to sound harsh, but all or nothing people almost inevitably always end up being nothing people. Because the time in which they are all is so small.
Yeah.
It might be 1 week out of 10 that they're all.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time they're nothing, but they're going, well, I'm an all or nothing person. But when you're an all person, because most of the time you're a nothing person, that's not going to get anything. So why can't you just give us 50%?
Yeah.
Why aren't you happy to just set the barrier dead low and just say, I'm going to come in 3 times a week?
Yeah.
Or like just do something that you can achieve rather than like being, I'm just one of those people who have to do everything. It's like, no, you're not.
Identify that,
yeah, it's like,
stick this label on themselves, and then that's.
Yeah, you are not stuck being that person. You can you can change yourself to be any type of person you want. Choose to be a consistent person.
What is it? It's the whole 80-20. As long as you're 100%, 80% of the time across the year, but the all or nothing people are 100%, 20% of the year. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yes!
Well, it's like, I mean, like, I don't know, last year, did either of you have a perfect week? I don't think I had one.
I had 52.
Of course you did.
You know what I mean? It's like we're in better shape than 90% of people. But how often do you have a perfect week?
I mean, I definitely think there will have been, like...
but...
Obviously, some perfect weeks where I've smashed absolute 4 sessions brilliantly. I've hit over my 10K steps. Like, I've tracked everything to perfection. I've had actually, I was going to say a good sleep.
You never had a perfect week because you never fucking sleep.
There you go. So it's always like,
Bastard.
Nothing's perfect. Nothing's
And you wouldn't sort it out
perfect.
neither.
Like I said, if you did, it's maybe fucking a few a year where something doesn't go fucking wrong. Or even where one of your sessions where you're not in a bit of a fucking funk and you half-arse it. Like, you very rarely get this perfect, mythical week. But you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the mic does pick your belly up. I've just held it there.
Do you know what? It's not even funny. It's vile.
You're the first person to shit themselves in a podcast.
No, I'm not going to shit myself. Like, I'm actually better. I think it's just where obviously I haven't had as much to eat because I'm still like not, my appetite's not 100%, and I haven't ate this morning like before coming in. I didn't have time. I've made the parents at lunch. I didn't have time.
It's always time down. She was
Time did you wake up?
Yep.
7 o'clock.
Oh dear.
She was on her phone at 7:30 in the morning, still in bed, when I walked upstairs.
It wasn't 7:30.
It's 7:15 because that's when I left.
It was 7:15 because that's when my alarm went off. But I was awake from 7
So
when
she
the
said
band
from
came in.
7:15 till 8:45, Dan. An hour and a half not to read. So let's talk about time.
Priorities. My priority is never to eat. It's shocking. It is shocking. But hey, now what you digging?
I was just saying, because you had some stuff to say.
You asked us what had been happening. I went for a skin consultation yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Was it yesterday? No, it was Monday.
Dan's
how is that interesting? No, I actually got
skin consultation.
I actually got called out, right?
Let's educate 2 monkey pit yackers, like on skincare routine. Go on.
Well, no, right. Basically, Dan's looking at us like, fuck me, I was not gone
do you mean like to check something or?
No, so, right. Dan wishes he'd left. Basically, I'm going to use the word menopause again, right? Fucking Dan's definitely hoping he'd gone home. I'm
an expert.
I'm 100% perimenopausal, right? I've got an appointment next week. Me skin's one of the things that's really been affected. So obviously, me hormone adjustments are changing, essentially. I'm having like proper teenage breakouts, but me skin's like simultaneously as dry as a nun's chuff. So like, it's doing me head in because I've never had a skin routine. I've never felt the need to have a skincare routine. I know how to look after my body, but I haven't got a fucking clue how to look after my face. So I buy into this shit that I see on Instagram, right? And I'll try it for like a couple of days and then I'll sack it off because my face hasn't changed. So I'm like a client who wants to lose weight and I haven't lost weight in 2 days, so I give up, right? So anyway, Kim, I've known her since I was a teenager. She's got Westbourne Core Clinic round the corner in Belmont. I says, right, I want something doing to my face. Do I need microneedling? Like, I don't want Botox. I don't want fillers. I'm not going down that route. And she said, I need to do a skin consultation first and actually have a look and see what's wrong with you. So I went in and she says, do you have a skincare routine? I was like, no. She's like, not at all. I was like, no. She's like, do you wash your face? I was like, water. Like, do you wash your face? Like, water, that's it. And she had a good look at my skin and she was like, she went through everything with us. And she was like, I'm going to give you a skincare routine. You don't need anything else doing. I wouldn't do anything anyway until we solve this dryness and spots and whatever else, right? So she writes, there's this list and it's like morning and night, what you should be doing, what you need to use. And she went, if you haven't got one at all, there's no point me filling this out for you because you won't do it. It'll overwhelm you, it'll be too much. So it was like building blocks, like what we do with people with nutrition.
Someone, but they clean themselves.
But then she was literally like, she was like, you're going to do this on a morning, you're going to do this on a night, easy as pie, that's it. I'll see you again in 8 weeks. And she was like,
she's give you a habit tracker, hasn't she, for it? Is it like a tracker?
it's like a sheet.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So she could have filled 5 blocks on morning and night, and she hasn't. She's give us 2 on a morning, 3 on a night. Because then I'm more likely to be consistent with it, because it's not a massive overhaul of putting all this shit on my face and getting like really overwhelmed with it.
Silence of the Lambs vibes, like skin.
No. Anyway,
It's the lotion in the bath.
she was like, I'll know if you've done it in 8 weeks. I'll know if you've like followed it. And I was like, oh, and then the other girl who was in the room was like, what would you say to your clients? And I was like, consistency is key. She was like, so it's the same premise. Like,
Any new habit is, though.
like I know, but
Yeah.
I am the worst coach in the sense of I know how to look after myself and I know exactly what I'm doing with my nutrition, all the rest of it. But anything else that's out of my usual habits, I'm like a little twat. I won't do it. But I have done it every day since Monday. It's Wednesday.
Obviously, like the psychological reason for that is obviously the amygdala in the brain triggers when we are out of our comfort zones. It's a flight to flight thing, and that's what makes you stop. So the trick is to just be so far out your comfort zone that it doesn't send you doolally for long enough, and then it's like, right, well, I'll push a little bit further and a little bit further. Because if you go too far, it just goes rah, and you go fuck
That's literally why she said,
it's
I'm
just
not
trying to push
giving you.
just enough so the brain doesn't go fucking mental.
Yeah.
And gradually do it.
She's just done an 8-week transformation on you there. If you think of it as 8 weeks, did she say you're in 8 weeks? She said, say you're in 8 weeks. So this goes back to that coaching part we've just said. She has literally been, if you don't do your tracking, if you don't do your steps, if you don't do this, right, you're not going to get the results. And I'll be able to tell. She's give you this 8 weeks thing to do, right? And now you've got to do all of the, like, what we tell our members to do.
Well, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, she's coaching.
But she's been a brutal coach. I like it.
She's not brutal. She's lush.
She's
very subtly brutal. But yes, she's coaching me to sort my face out. But it's like I said to you, we were talking about our biggest insecurities, and my face at the minute is my biggest insecurity because of these breakouts and because I feel so dry, and because when I look at myself, it's like, fuck, I don't even look like me. Like, I've gone through spells where I've looked tired. I still look tired. But like, I've looked dead. I've looked dead and dry and old and like a fucking prune.
So this is quite interesting. It's nice to be able to have a conversation amongst ourselves about the mind, being in that sort of mindset. So if that's something that makes you feel like that, which is obviously very powerful feelings, why would you keep stopping? Like during when you're implementing like a thing to try to fix it. Like if it's bothering you that much, why then stop?
Because I haven't known enough.
Right.
I've been plucking fucking
so you haven't had confidence in what you were doing.
If you think about it, right, it's the same with fat loss.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you sticking with it? It's because people have picked that plan offline, plan offline, that bit of advice, that bit of advice, that bit of advice, and I've gone through Instagram and fucking Facebook and this person, that person, and different skincare products and gone, ooh.
Yeah. So it's having the confidence in what you're doing now.
It's having the confidence and the knowledge.
Yeah.
And I went in, and I was only in for like half an hour, and she was like training in one of the other girls as well. So the other girl was in there, and just listening to her rail off this stuff, it was like, fucking hell, she knows what she's talking about. And it was like, I trust her.
Yeah.
And I feel like she was looking at me and what I actually needed. She wasn't, I mean, this is another thing as well. She wasn't trying to sell us a plan.
Yeah.
She wasn't trying to sell us micro needling off the thing that I said I was wanting to go in for. Do I need micro needling? Because I've read all about that, and that's meant to be mint. Do you know what I mean? She actually looked at us and she says, well, actually, you've got this going on, you've got this going on. Let's sort that out first and see where you're at in 8 weeks, and then we'll talk about whether or not you actually need anything else. I don't think you will. I just think you need a decent skincare routine.
I think it highlights the importance of like having that personal relationship with somebody in order to establish the trust to then actually believe what they're telling you, to then going away and doing it. It's interesting.
It's mad how it's all connected up together there.
Definitely. No, it's interesting to be able to have a conversation that applies the same principles but is outside of our
Because I think that's the thing. That's why in the end I reached out to her, was because it was like, I'm complaining to Ross constantly about my skin. I'm looking at myself and not liking it. Like, I feel self-conscious to the point where I bought makeup and I was wearing makeup. I've never been someone who wore foundation and I was buying fucking foundations. It was like, I'm covering a problem here.
Yeah.
I'm not resolving, like, I'm not going the route and actually sorting it out. I'm just trying to, like, hide what's going on or mask it or whatever else. But when I take my makeup off, I still see the same shit. When I wake up, I still see the same
It's
shit.
like buying baggy clothes, isn't it?
It's like, I'm not dealing with it.
It is, yeah.
So then I said to him, how much can I pay for a facial? He was like, you can do what you want. And it was like, actually, I'm going to ask the question. But then when she said, come for a consultation, it was like, champion. And like I say, she wasn't like, you need this and this and this and this and this. And these are all my products. Here, I'm going to sell you this. And I'm going to sell you my treatments. It was, I'm going to keep it really simple so you actually stick to it. This is what you need. There you go.
And the difference, do you know what it is? Some of the people would just sell you this, exactly like within the fitness industry, isn't it?
Can I jump off and grab my jacket, please?
Well, hi.
Because I've gone fucking freezing.
And that's somebody else, like somebody who owns a beauty salon or whatever else, if they're sponsored by a product, they'll be like, you need this. It's like same as a fitness industry person. It's like when they come through the doors, well, you're going to need like your protein, your creatine, your fish oils, your this. And that's just to start. We're going to give you this bundle to go along with your training as well.
I mean, if anything, it just means I trust her even more because there was a couple of their products on there, but she was like, I want you to actually look into this product and get that because I think it'll be better for your skin at this moment. Then when we're at the counter, I spotted this, like, it was like eye regeneration cream. I was like, oh, what's that? And she went, it's a mint product, but not for you. Not right now, you don't need it. And it was like...
I suppose that only like helps to establish the trust, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it always makes me like with clients, it's like, people sometimes think that, well, like, there must be something else. Or like they're hiding something, like there's some miracle supplement or there's something else that we could be recommending them or that can be taken that's going to make it easier. It's like, do you not think if there was, I'd be the first person to give it to you? Like our jobs rely on getting people results. If there was another way or an easier way or something else we could possibly be advising or giving you, we would. But the reason we don't, the reason we keep it simple is because you don't need any of that. You just need the basics. And if anything, that should give people more trust.
Yeah.
Because we could sell people fucking anything. We really could, like, do you know what I mean? We just don't, because it's unethical.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If, especially you, Sarah, like I think, are women more vulnerable to, like, supplements and
I think blokes are for supplements.
I don't think it's
100%.
supplements, but skincare. It's skincare, creams.
whatever else, right? Let's say, for example, especially you, if we were flogging, like if we had a supplement stack here, which we don't, across 3 units, we don't sell any supplements whatsoever. I think we used to sell protein powder many years ago.
I would never count protein powder as a supplement, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Food.
But we don't even do that anymore. But let's say, for example, Sarah, we started selling stuff again, and there was a collagen protein there.
Oh, aye.
And Sarah was like always posting it on our stories. We'd make a fucking killing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we?
It always drives us mad.
Yeah, we would, like,
everyone's
amongst clients, because a lot of our female clients look up to you as.
I don't know, they'd probably look at my face and go,
Oh my God!
She really
It's
had
only you with the
collagen.
face problem. I'm sitting there with psoriasis. Do you know what I mean? And you're going on about your face. I can't.
I only took me back to do the podcast.
Hang on a second, is this one of those, your problem's not as big as my problem?
Oh, 100%.
Don't you dare invalidate my
I
skin
can't do anything
struggle.
about mine.
No, that's the rule.
Yeah.
In life, your problem's always bigger than everyone else's. You always work harder than everybody else. This is like how life works, isn't it?
Yeah.
From everyone's perspective, they're always the fucking facing the biggest mountain.
Yeah. Because you only live in your universe.
Well, yeah, of course. Like, nobody else's problems are ever going to look as big as your own.
Oh, no, but I would never, like, shit on someone else's problems.
Oh, no, but
like, I know my skin issue isn't the fucking be-all and end-all. It's currently my biggest insecurity, but there's people with bigger insecurities than I've got. I'm not invalidating anybody else's, which is what you've just done. I've got the right, I can't do anything about
But isn't that
mine.
wrong with your skin? This is what I always keep telling you. But this isn't a couples therapy podcast. So we'll,
I was going to say, can I just like commando rolling along the floor?
He just doesn't want to spend the money.
I'm never that either.
It makes
Like-
us laugh though with the collagen stuff, because it's the big thing now. Like you see everyone with the Ozempic and all that. Stop something with collagen as if that's going to solve all the fucking problems.
Oh, what? Because they're having
Well, it's
Ozempic.
obviously a form of protein, but like they're flogging that as the answer, and it's like, whoa, bigger problem here, mind you need. Like, But it's like when you actually look at the amount that's in these supplements compared to like what you actually need. Like if you go on examine.com and look at the recommended stuff, and like, yes, supplementing with these things can help in certain conditions, but the amount in which you actually need to supplement it in order to get an effective reaction is quite aggressive. And it's like, it's fuck all. It's the same with all the multivitamins and stuff. Like they've just got nowhere near, like any beauty product with collagen has got nowhere near enough collagen to make any discernible difference to anything.
What supplements do you take?
Literally multivitamin, fish oil, vitamin D during the winter, and creatine. That's all I've ever took.
That's what I am as well. Yeah, Vit D, fish oil.
Vit D, fish oil, multivitamin,
Creatine.
magnesium, creatine.
I mean, my multivitamin has everything, but there's only one that I'll take, because there's only one that I've actually found that has anywhere near the right amounts in for the research recommended dosages, which is always the main thing with supplement. Any supplement that I've ever looked into, it's straight and examined what does the research say.
Is it awesome supplements?
Aye,
You take
yeah.
that one. So we do the Multivit, My Protein, Alpha Men. Is
I've never looked at what the things are, but like I said, when I was doing my own research, they were the only ones that I could find that had the amounts in of what I wanted. Yes, they're a little bit pricey, but I'm happy to pay that. You know what I mean, for what it is.
Well, I mean, we've also just got some like medical, and we'll be going for a medical check. We need to get that booked in, actually. A medical check, and they do take your blood work and they tell you if you're deficient in anything
Yeah.
and all the rest of it.
I mean, most
Mine was all
people,
fine last time though when I got mine.
You went,
My second time.
yeah.
most of the time it's vitamin D, obviously during the winter, seasonal affective disorder. Magnesium and zinc are normally the most common deficiencies for most people that would affect them.
My vitamin D levels are good, but I don't just take them in winter, I take them all year round.
So I have vitamin D in my multivitamin all year round, and then I add additional through the winter. During the summer, I
It's the
just
same as ours. Same as ours,
take me normal dose, because obviously you don't need the extra.
Do you think you'd feel any difference if you didn't take them? Because I've took mine for that long.
Yeah.
Like
What I will say is, I always felt that I felt better when I was taking creatine. Just in general, and I always thought, like, is it just because if I'm taking it, I'm more likely to be on it, I'm more likely to be training properly?
Yeah.
But now there is actually so much research coming out now saying that it does have a lot of
more research,
cognitive
Cognitive
benefits and mental thing. I thought, you know what it is, like I've always felt that correlation that I just feel better when I'm taking it, and I've always just said, well, it's probably just because when I'm taking my supplements, I'm more likely to be on track and training, like everything's in order, so of course you feel better. But now it's interesting that the research is now backing that up.
It's backing it up because the research is also very women oriented.
Yeah.
It's coming out. I love it. I fucking love that there's more women research. Obviously with the menopause and the benefits of creatine on the cognition.
Yeah. What's amazing though, how many people are coming over and talking to you about it. Like in sessions, like clients, like just normal middle-aged women are talking about taking creatine. Like I just love the fact that, like, when I was at uni about 12 years ago, we were looking at the studies that they were doing in Australia, going into care homes and getting old people lifting weights and the effects it was having on osteoporosis and all those sorts of things. And the fact that it's finally come into the mainstream now that, like, old aging people are understanding that they need to be lifting weights.
Yeah.
And it's like such like a full circle, like fucking hell, like it's actually getting there, which is mint.
I mean, when we were 16, me and Ross Greenwood, went halfies on a tub of creatine. Halfies on a tub of creatine, and like we kept it at Ross's house. It was just in a tub.
Everyone thought it was fucking steroids.
Well, exactly. Ross's dad, Rafi, thought it was like, what's this shit? I mean, you did have to be 16 to buy from Argos as well.
From Argos?
Argos, right? Yeah.
That's where you used to get them from.
Buy the supplements from there, and but then obviously, yes, over time, even still, like only a few years ago, like especially women would have been like taking that for like thinking that it's that muscle building. Like, oh, I would never take that. And obviously, as time's gone on, it's like now, even before people start, do I need to start taking creatine? Like that would never have been a thought.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago, and now, I mean, yes, it great, like greatly beneficial for it. I mean, Hope started again.
I think she's hit and miss. She sometimes remembers, sometimes doesn't.
Yeah, I know. Like, but the same. But there's also that of where it holds water, and that panics. Because obviously I've had people on the app who literally have it for one day, and then the next day I've gained a pound. I'm not taking it again.
Yeah,
and it's like,
I think it's like it's when people start taking it like on a shred. I always say, like, if you're in a dieting phase, just wait until after, because it's just going to mess with your head. Wait until after, because it's the last thing you want if you're in the last couple of weeks of a shred is seeing your weight, like, because it'll still be going at the same thing, but it's just going to be going at the same rate but higher. But like clients struggle to understand weight objectively anyway.
I've never stopped taking it when I've done cuts.
I take it all the time, all the time. Like same with multivitamins. You say like, would you notice like the difference? And say I've consistently took them for that long. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know. Like it's been.
Yeah.
I never don't take them. Obviously when I'm on holiday, but you feel great on holiday anyway, so you'd never know. I think what's funny is when people ask me, so what does it do, creatine? And I can just see like them switch off in front of us as they explain. And like the immediate regret of asking me the fucking question of what creatine does.
Go for it.
You what?
Do you want to go for it?
Oh, it's just going to bore people.
I always give my simple explanation of it. It's like you've got your creatine stores in your body. When you're in a session, it'll help you push out one or two extra reps, and then basically that'll drop a bit, and all you're doing creatine is topping it up.
Yeah, that's a much more simple way of putting it without going into the whole creatine phosphate bonds and all that sort of stuff, and creatine ATP and aerobic and anaerobic contraction.
But the recommended serving,
I'm a geek at heart.
The recommended serving for that is the 5 grams, which is actually a little bit more than what you would ever use in it, like within your session in your stores and stuff like that. But if you can get consistent within it and it helps you push through a few reps, it's the cheapest, it's one of the most researched supplements there is, what has been proven to work. So is that a recommendation there?
I was thinking you've literally just given a recommendation there.
For a supplement.
But again, it comes down to that whole thing of like, should I take creatine? Well, do you track your food consistently? Do you hit your protein? Do you get your sessions in? Like, are you doing the fucking basics?
Yeah.
Because ultimately, if we're talking a fucking pyramid here,
I was going to do a pyramid.
It's right, it's right on the very tippity tip.
Like, people will ask me sometimes before they've even signed up, they'll ask us on the phone, like, do you recommend any supplements? And I say, like, nah. You need to get into a consistent routine of your training, looking at your nutrition, sleep.
Sleep.
All of it.
Any supplement.
The amount of people who don't sleep's fucking frightening. I don't want to be taking sleeping tablets. I don't want you to be taking sleeping tablets. I just want you to go and get sorted.
I'm a mid-sleeper, like.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you literally slept like the fucking Undertaker when we were in Ibiza.
I was stood up again. I was propped up against the bed. I literally went in. I was waiting, like, and then Ben just said, "How are we going?" And I didn't even lie down. I was like, vertical. I mean, who decides to go to a nightclub after a full day in Ocean Beach? Like, you would normally just do your Ocean Beach day, wouldn't you? And that would be fucking it. Like,
we're only there for a few days.
No, but you know what I mean. It's like after a full day in Ocean Beach, that's normally you're done, really, aren't you?
I mean, Josh was our age.
He wasn't drinking.
He came home after we did.
I drink. And when I'm out, I'm out.
Talking about sleeping, Dan's a mint sleeper. He can sleep standing up.
But like, I'm literally like every day will be 9 till, probably definitely before 10. I'm always asleep by 10, and it'll be 10 till 4:30, and I'm through. Like, don't really get disturbed.
See, so that's 6.5 hours there. Okay, what Dan gets, yeah. Do you have a nana nap?
If I can.
If you can,
If I can, I'll get there. I'll try to, like, maybe have half an hour.
And the thing is, for me, it's like, it is 9:30, yeah, and then I do, like, where I've been a little bit frustrated lately, where I have been, like, can't get back to sleep after, like, I'll wake up foolish, do you know what I mean, and just can't get back to sleep, so I get up. But that is that amount of time, 4, 5, 6.5 hours, and I do get an hour's nana nap during the day, but I want to sleep longer. I've always wanted to sleep longer, and then sometimes I accept it, of like, that's me pattern. So just wake up, just get on with it. But sometimes when I am rolling from 3, and then like, and I wake up, and honestly, like, I know I've got a busy life, and I know I've got a lot of pressures and decisions every single day, fires to put out, whatever, to keep everything going. But I know my problems aren't that big, and I do wake up, right, Dan? I wake up going, you didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to get up and do anything. Like, I am always like ahead.
Yeah.
And I tell myself on the morning, didn't get up. You didn't have nothing to do. There's no emergencies. You're fine. You're all right. And it's still, and that going through my head instead of stuff going through my head to do.
I must say, like, if I'd turn my alarm off, I could sleep through. Like, if I didn't have an alarm, I'd sleep through till 8, 9 o'clock.
Could
like,
you?
Yeah, like I don't wake up. Like, I only wake up because I've got an alarm set. So obviously that's probably a difference in a sense.
That's
like,
a difference.
I don't wake up naturally at all. Like, I have to I have to wake myself up.
I thought you were the same as me.
No, I can sleep through. Not that I ever let myself, but like, if I was to let myself, I could sleep through.
I keep telling him
But
it's
like,
ADHD.
I was going to say, in fairness though, like, I feel like most older people were like that though. Like, my mother and father were like that. Like, my dad would be always at fucking 4 o'clock for no reason, just awake. So I don't know if it's something when just as you get older you need less sleep or what. I don't know.
I mean, that is a thing, but you're not that old, which makes it even more worrying.
But how do you feel though?
Like shit. He's always fucking angry, tired.
No, I'm
Is that
not.
just because we're busy?
And when he's at home, he's get, I'm so tired. Oh. And like, he's like, I can't do me work, I need to go have a nap. And then it's like, fucking pack it in.
If you think, right, so let's...
I don't get nana naps
This is
anymore.
where people be like, listening, get like, I'm going to help you, Ross. So think of my day, right? Half. Let's say 4:30, get up, yeah? Have my coffee, bit chill out in the morning. Sometimes do a little bit before I get into work, or come in to the unit early and just plod on with something. Like yesterday morning, I was in here at 5 a.m. when we don't start till 1:45.
That's my favourite hour of the day.
Yeah, but I recorded some ads, like before anyone got in the building.
Sit down, have my coffee, sort out any messages that I've missed because I was asleep so early and ready by the time everyone comes in. I love that hour.
Yeah, so do I. But that's from 4:30 till 1:30 nap time, and like I'm flat out all that time. And obviously I have my bait. I have a bit of YouTube while I watch my bait. I do get an hour's training there, 1:30, and then what? I get a kip for an hour, and then I jump out on the laptop for half an hour, and then pick the bairn up or whatever else. I haven't picked them up for a couple of days. I feel bad about that, but yeah. And so literally, I am getting enough work in. And then I get my nana nap plus that, so I am alright. And then by the time I've had that nana nap, I'm what do I call it? Rebooting. Mm-hmm. So I reboot and I'm alright again.
Thing I always think though, like when you like most people start up later than us. But if I talk to any like factory lads or whatever, they're up at the same time to get their 6 till 2 shift.
Yeah.
But then they'll be coming to the gym on a night and they haven't been asleep. And it's like, well, fucking hell, you haven't even had your nap, so I'm not going to complain about being tired when you fucking be like being worked all the way through. That's what I always think. If I'm thinking I haven't had enough sleep, I'm tired, I think, well, fucking hell, they're stopping up late to getting less sleep and they're working like all day.
I think we need to bring a sleep expert in on the podcast.
Do we know any?
I'm fine, I don't need help.
You need the sleep expert.
Matty might know some stuff. But he didn't want to come on today. Matty, I know you watch these. Make sure you come on the next one. Give us
Does he actually watch them, does he?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Is he our viewer?
Yes, he's our one viewer. We set this entire thing up for Matthew. Anything else?
I feel like we're probably really boring people just talking about ourselves. Complain about our
I
problems.
think sometimes people are interested in the insight of it.
I feel like we're getting to see the Wizard of Oz with your face and his sleep. What's the matter with me?
I am. I'm going to ask him to come on. Yeah, I'm going to ask him to come on this because I reckon there's a lot of women
Definitely.
would be like, "Oh, that's interesting." I'd
We
like to know more
originally
about
started the topic of time.
And which one was that?
Before Sarah started talking about face routine, the way we started this was like time, having enough time. And
that. Oh,
we
because
segued
me
into,
talking about not having time to eat this morning.
Yeah, and that's how we've segued into all
And then
of
we
this.
segued into
But the
everything
original
else.
actual back on track was time.
Ah, cool. Well, should we call that time?
How long have we been going for?
I don't know. 49 minutes.
Fucking hell, we're
There you
not talking
go.
about now.
See? There we go.
Is there any value at all in that podcast?
Comment below if there was any value at all in that podcast. I think there was, actually. What have we got going on at the minute? So, I don't know when this one is out, but I know we've got a photo shoot Saturday, Dan, don't we? We've got a few weeks left for the in-house shred.
You got a podcast on Saturday?
Oh, we've got a podcast on Saturday, yes.
Saturday.
Yeah. But we don't know when this one's out, so we can't say which one it is because it might be overlapped or after.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got podcast this Saturday, but a photo shoot this Saturday as well, which pretense, whatever, when this comes out. But yeah, a few weeks left for the in-house people. We've got a few 8 weeks left until the villa people, probably 6 weeks left by the time this one comes out. Everyone's doing mint on all of those. What events have we got coming up? Oh, just got a walking event for the in-house people, don't we?
Villa.
Yeah, I've said that one.
The villas before the walk.
I don't know. I said we've got the shred people and then we've got the villa people. I did say it. I'll rewind it and see. But yes, how was that? All good? Right?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, how
Oh, have you seen what we live with?
Sweet.